Hey guys, Steve Welch here with Beam and Toyota in Nashville. So I've got a really good answer to a really good question for you. So what makes the Toyota Tundra such a beast when it comes to towing, right? So and there's actually about 3 really good answers to that, right? So obviously you have what's under the hood, right? So 2022 they've got 2 different powertrain options, right? So you got the iForce Max, which is right here behind me. The iForce Max is a parallel hybrid system. So it's got an additional hybrid that's a hybrid drive motor that's in between the engine and the transmission. That truck produces 437 horsepower and 583 foot-pounds of torque at 2,600 RPM, which is a very low amount of RPM to produce that kind of torque. Your other driveline, then like this truck that's back here, and then the vast majority of the Tundras, it's got, and both of them have 3.4 liter engines, by the way. But like I said, that hybrid is going to add that little extra boost. But this one's got 389 horsepower and 479 foot-pounds of torque. So that being said, that's just part of what makes the Tundra such a beast when it comes to towing. So you've also got a fully boxed frame all the way from the front to the back. You've got something that is called, it has laser welded blanks that's in any of the stress points. That's gonna make that vehicle a little bit stronger where it needs to be stronger without adding a bunch of weight to the frame. But one of the main things that I'm gonna come into when I talk about what's very important for towing has nothing to do with pulling the trailer. It has to do with stopping it, right? So the brakes on the Tundra are amazing for that. So on the front of the Tundra, you actually have the power assisted ventilator. It's a 13.9 inch brake caliper on the front, and it's dual opposed pistons. What does that mean? What is dual opposed piston? Why is that important? Well, what dual opposed pistons means is that you have actually 4 individual pistons that are pushing on your brake rotor. They make your pad push evenly and things like that. What's the alternative? Well, most of them, they have either 1 or 2 pistons that push on one side of the rotor and then pull the other side of the brake pad to the rotor and then squeeze it that way. So the inner part of the brake rotor, or the brake rotor, and the brake pad will wear and get hotter than the outside. Causes warping, causes other things like that. We got a plane about to go overhead. That one's gonna be, I believe, a Legion. It looks like right there. Yeah, it is a Legion, right? So anyway, but it'll cause the brake, the brakes to warp. It'll cause the brakes to wear out prematurely because your inner pad's gonna wear out so much quicker than your outer pad, stuff like that. So that's what pretty much I think everybody else has, right? But the Tundra doesn't. It has that dual opposed 13, so it's almost an inch bigger than a standard rotor, right? So 13.9 inch dual opposed pistons, and I showed you a picture of it here just a second ago. But that's actually off of my truck, right? But that allows you to, if you hit the brakes, you're gonna go straight, right? You got that trailer behind you, you're gonna stop. It's got a bigger brake, it's got a better system for being able to stop you, because here's the thing, if you can't stop it, you can't pull it, right? That's a rule, all right? And it's not even just about the trailer, it's about whatever you put in that bed too, because those brakes, they gotta stop whatever you put in that bed. So part of your tow rating has to consider how much it takes to stop whatever you're going to pull. And this truck behind me right here, these can tow up to about 12,000 pounds depending on the configuration, right? For the iForce Max. The other ones, they're closer to about 10, but and obviously if you're going to something like a 3,500, a 1-ton, something like that, then this isn't the truck that you're using for that. You're not pulling 30,000 pounds with these trucks. But for the average everyday person, for somebody like myself, where I can hook up a cargo trailer, a boat trailer, I can go and get a load of something from somewhere, right? And I ain't worried about how much my truck can tow or how much my truck can stop. So you want to know what makes it a beast? The engine, the transmission, the framing, the brakes, literally everything is what makes the beast in this Tundra, right? So you guys know I love mine, but if you got any questions about it, definitely reach out to me at buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com, buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com. But what do you guys think? Something else you might think makes this thing a beast? go ahead and put it in the comments. We'll talk to you soon. Steve Welch, Beeman Toyota. You guys have a great day. Bye.